to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and relatively happy. The action tonight will be happening out in Dallas, where the Mavericks will be going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Looking at the Hawks, just one win over the last 7 games. They're not happy with how they're playing, looking to make amends tonight. It has been an interesting ride thus far. Kenny, some teams really improving after a sluggish start.
Yeah, well, credit the people running those franchises. Always look to improve. That's what you have to do if you're a franchise head. You can't just sit back and say, hey, we're going to accept this mediocrity.
No matter what your record is.
No question.
No, the season is a marathon, not a sprint. Lots of
Oh,
ups
let me write
and
that one
downs.
down.
Just keep
Hold
trusting
on.
yourself.
The season is a marathon.
Not a sprint.
Not a sprint.
And then make sure you put Shaqstradamus.
Shaqstradamus.
Did you actually make that up?
Repeating something that was already said many moons
came
ago.
Off the top
I've
of the
never
head.
heard
And you're
that
acting
before.
like it's your original thought.
It is my original.
I've never heard
It's
that
not a
before.
marathon, it's a sprint. Yeah, get away.
Who said that before? I've never heard that.
Oh,
I got one for you, Ernie.
What's that?
E equals MC tripled.
I've
Think
never
about
heard that
it,
either.
Kenny.
no, nobody has ever said that either.
Think about it, though.
I've thought about it all I
I
want.
did the math. It doesn't work.
The Mavericks look to take charge at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, and we're going to bring it to you live. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. The Hawks here looking to pick up 1 on the road before returning to Atlanta. Things have really gone south on them. Over the course of the last 7 games, they've gone 1-6.
Yeah, and they're coming to this game also looking for payback after dropping the last one. They play each other just twice this season, and they certainly do not want to be swept.
Well, pride is on the line, and competitiveness. You know, when you're faced with a season sweep, you've got a little more invested.
Settling into the new season outdoors, some teams really finding that groove and their rhythm. Talk about what they can do to maintain that. Sometimes it's easier to get there, but then to maintain it becomes the real chore.
Right, and that's where coaching comes into play. Guys trying to pull the right string, play the right notes with their teams. And obviously, one of the most important things you can have on a night-by-night basis is energy, consistent energy on the defensive end. If you stay in the moment, you focus on the next play. I know 82 games can be a grind, Kev, but if you break it down into smaller chunks, it becomes much more manageable.
Good idea. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins is out there with Batum, and it's Marc Gasol. Then it's Terrence Ross.
Well, get to the rim and drop the hammer. AI making his point.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
I mean, you'd have to question their effort, Greg. They did a great job at penetrating and kicking out. The defense simply wasn't up to the task. Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent.
To the paint, here's Doncic. Basket is good, the assist from AI.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Now here's Ross. He's guarded by AI. Here's Timmerman. He's off on that one, and it's Dallas the other way. And here we go, the Mavericks on a fast break. AI with the ball. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
Well, this guy was a big-time recruit in high school, and things didn't work out immediately for AI. But here he was, willing to put in the work, adjust your perspective, and get where you want to be.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Lloyd Pierce. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Batum. Will it go? And the three ball is good.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a three on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Now, here's AI. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Here's Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Here's AI. And the layup's good off the glass. AI's got 11 points.
What I like here, AI challenging the defense inside, working for high percentage shots.
Kicks to Batum. From about 16, Sabonis grabs the board. Mavericks leading by 8. There's AI with a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. AI's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level. And with the pause here, how about the stats for Porzingis? First in field goal percentage, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Brunson the pass to AI. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 11. Lets it go from 11. That's tipped. 3 on 3. Floats it up for AI. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Now, here's Sabonis. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Mavericks leading by 9. Over in the corner, Doncic. Pass to Sabonis. Out to Porzingis. AI up top. He's guarded by Ross. Sabonis with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Timmerman. Chalk up 2 there. 5 points in the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Brunson the pass to AI. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Timmerman. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up his man and drains it despite having the size on him.
Mavericks making a switch here. Moutier is checked in. And that one, good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside Batum. Outside Gasol. Nailed from three-point land. Gasol's got 5.
I tell you, there are players who can get thrown off when they're that wide open, but this guy keeps his cool and doesn't rush it.
And AI with the stuff.
Well, yet another terrific possession from AI. He can be prolific and efficient. We're seeing the best from him this evening.
Stolen by AI. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. And Moutier throws it down.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. So many aspects go into developing, Doris, a winning team, coaching players, all the front office moves. How much do you think ownership affects that equation?
Well, I think it's absolutely critical. Leadership starts at the top down. And what kind of organization do you want? What kinds of behaviors will you tolerate? What kinds of things do you emphasize in terms of what you want your culture to be about? And to me, that starts at the top. When you look at the organizations that have great history with sustained success, it starts at the top with ownership.
I like your word culture, though. That makes so much sense. Mavericks leading by 9. AI left side. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. The Mavericks, number 1.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Hudson's checked in for Doncic. And both free throws good for AI. Here's Napier. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And there's the pass to Dotson. Back to Napier. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And very little defense here to start the game.
Boy, both teams rolling right now on the offensive end. We got a little barn burner cooking.
Now, here's Moutier. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And the jam by AI.
Man, hard to believe. Already they're staring at a double-digit lead, and we've just gotten started.
Boy, they have come out strong. They've controlled the pace, asserted their will. Wow.
Here's Napier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for Dallas.
And most of the damage being done by the backcourt. They've leaned on their guards big time, and the plan has worked to perfection. The small ball approach has been the way to go.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Giannis is checked in. Moutier kicks to AI. Here's Kuzminskis. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 9. Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Moutier pass to Papagiannis. Here's AI. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. AI's got 26 points. Now here's Napier. He's guarded closely. Herter, he's guarded by AI.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Atlanta has possession, following the score by Dallas. Here's Dotson. He's covered by Hudson. It's blocked. Pass break, Dallas. AI with the ball.
Well, this is what you like to see from AI. He's seeing the whole floor, and he makes the unselfish play.
And so Napier will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 15. Lopez outside. No good with the triple. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. AI drives in.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
Dotson kicks to Napier. And the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That's his first foul. To end the run.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Hey, we're not seeing the best quarter by this guy, and he's lost his feel a little bit.
That one goes. Count it. Papagiannis has got 6.
Well, Mouse in the house. He recognizes the size advantage and goes right to the rim. Good aggressive play.
Lopez, no luck.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
And that one drops. And that's now 30 points for AI.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
Now here's Napier. He's guarded by AI. Buries it from 3-point range. Lopez has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. AI passes to Papagiannis. Floats it up for AI. Got a hand on it. Now here's Napier. Tight defense on him. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Passes it to Dotson. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Mavericks leading by 15. Kuzminskis kicks to AI. Back to Kuzminskis. Pass to Mudiay. Pocket 6. Papagini. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Justin Jackson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Mudiay. Dallas shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The Hawks trail by 18. Now here's Napier. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And the shot goes down. Napier's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat-footed. Nice.
Jackson from long range sinks the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
I'll tell you, the feed puts him in prime position to convert. The assist was where it needed to be.
AI has been on display for Dallas, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll return shortly. Marc Gasol so appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish-speaking fans excited about his success.
It's just fun. You see more fans on the stands that speak Spanish, even they're from Spain or Argentina, Mexico, whatever they're from. They support the Spanish-speaking people, and they love the game also.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
I mean, so far that they're not settling for outside shots, really attacking the paint.
I think that's what you've got to do, right? If the looks on the interior are there, you have got to attack.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Heat was a man on a mission. Just an incredible number of points, and was his usual self on the defensive side with a number of steals. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. Yeah, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Well, that was an elite performance, and it didn't seem to matter what approach they used to try to slow this guy down. He had an answer for everything.
And Atlanta has possession. Tim Hardaway making his last shot.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
And AI gets it to go on the assist from Jackson. That's now 32 points for AI. And so Napier will bring it up for the Hawks. At the top of the key, Lopez. To the inside. Herter. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Locker room presence, one of the aspects that gets overlooked by fans, but Doris, not by coaches. Here's Dotson. He's covered by Hudson. Pass to Napier. Here's Dotson. He's guarded by AI. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 17 feet out, it's rebounded by Dallas. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And on the road, their perimeter shooting really helped to kind of keep the crowd out of the game.
No, I completely agree. They completely took the crowd out of it. They were scorching hot from the perimeter all night long.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Dotson kicks to Lopez. Now the pass to Dotson. The 15-footer. And too long on the shot. Dallas leading by 20. Here's AI. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Here's Lopez. Porzingis with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Kuzminskis. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Moutier's got 5 assists tonight.
Keeping the pressure on and starting to pad this lead around the halfway point.
Yeah, seems like they're starting to pull away a bit right now. They just look a little faster and a little hungrier than the opposition right now.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Back to AI. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
See, you can tell Porzingis knows when he's in close, he's got the kind of size, touch, and length to make that look easy.
Lopez outside. The dish now to Napier. Connects from three-point range. Napier's got 11.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open three.
Moutier dishes to AI. Back to Moutier for the three, and he's good on the three ball. Moutier's got his second basket.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
But both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Dotson gets the bucket. Here's AI. He has 38 in the game. To the paint. And AI with the stuff.
Well, there's timing to that play, and AI, excellent execution.
Atlanta's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Herter, defended by Moutier. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Napier. That shot off. Good D by AI.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Napier passes to Dotson. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's AI. Buries it down low. AI's got 45 points.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at AI, in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the first half, what a thing of beauty. He was just living in the lane.
How special is it, Greg, to watch a guy who's able to get into the paint with speed and consistency? They cannot let him get inside like that.
Doncic out there with Porzingis. Then it's AI. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Sabonis. Gasol with the rebound.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
And really one of the best assets of Sabonis is his mind for the game. Very aware on the offensive end, knows how to create chances, and just plays the game with his mind as much as his athleticism.
Dallas has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Porzingis against Collins. Porzingis kicks to AI. Back to Porzingis. And good coming on the assist by AI. AI's got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. Dishes to Batum. Loss in the corner. To the middle. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Atlanta Hawks. To the middle, here's Gasol. Mavericks with the rebound. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's AI on the wing. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And the basket is good. Porzingis has got 10.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Here's Timmerman. And that one hits back iron. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Dallas moving the ball around. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Again, the Mavericks score.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pau Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Kicks it to Gasol. He can't hit that time.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Basket counts.
What a fantastic game he's had on the offensive end. If only his teammates could keep up.
Passes to Sabonis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Sabonis has got 6.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Atlanta's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Outside Gasol. Fires from deep. Kept alive. They shoot again. He lays it in. Gasol's got 4 this quarter.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it.
Shoots. And it's Dallas with another.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Outside Batum. He kicks to Ross. To the middle. Here's Gasol. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And even now in his mid-30s, Marc Gasol is fantastic. He gives you everything you want at that center position. Strong defender and rebounder, and he has a host of ways to get you buckets.
Napier, he's checked in for the Hawks. Doncic passes to AI. Floats one up and got it. Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
For Atlanta, they've gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Outside Batum. Shoots over Doncic. The Hawks again can't hit. And with Gasol, he continues to develop his outside shot, Greg, to act as a stretch center now.
Yeah, and really the combination of his 3-ball shooting and his passing, really, even at this stage of his career, makes him a tough cover. You worry if he'll settle too much for that outside shot, but boy, when he is on, there are few answers for slowing him down.
The Mavericks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And so he hits the technical free throw. Yorgos Papagiannis is checked in for Dallas. Atlanta making a switch here. And so here is Dallas. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. 4 on on the shot clock. Here's AI. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Just 2 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Napier with it. 13 points in the game. Hudson can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
AI, no good.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Now, here's Napier. He's guarded by AI. Herter. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Dotson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Boy, he hasn't given them much of anything tonight. He's got to look for his own shot a little less and keep the ball moving. Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Poke loose. Inside, here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
That's a nice little outside-in play right there. Good feed into the post and a solid finish.
AI right side. Jackson kicks to Papagiannis. Here's AI. It's deflected. Inside. Herter. No good. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him. Hudson's checked in for Doncic. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Lopez, he's checked in for Collins. Pass to Lopez. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Napier. Bangs home the trifecta. Napier's got 16 points. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. AI kicks to Jackson. Outside Hardaway. AI in the post. Napier covering, and the shot goes down.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Lopez up top. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They're not going to get away with many mistakes like that on the defensive end. You got to get out on him right there.
And AI gets it to go.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
They get a hand on it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. AI number 1.
And he's been doing everything you want from that position, getting everyone involved, making sure the defense has to worry about all 5 guys on the court.
Lopez kicks to Napier. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Here's Papagiannis. Lopez covering. Back to AI. And stolen by Napier. Herter. Guarded by Hardaway. Pass to Napier. Stolen by AI. Hardaway with a wide open look. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, how pretty is the shooting form of Hardaway Jr.? This guy is on point.
Napier finds Lopez. Here's Dotson. Napier feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Herter. But they recover it. Here's Dotson, guarded by Jackson. Jacks up a three. Hodson can't hit. Dallas has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. AI passes to Hudson. Jackson kicks to AI. Here's Hudson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's AI. Offensive rebound. Jackson passes to Papagiannis. Floats it up for AI. And stolen by Napier. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the pass to Dotson. Kicks it to Napier. Lopez outside. The tray. Dotson can't hit.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
Jackson misses.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time. Exactly the shot they were looking for on that possession, the easy one down low.
Now, here's Napier. Defense right on him. Lopez left side. Here's Dotson. And so it's Dallas, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time.
The Mavericks with some changes. Doncic is checked in for Hudson. Emmanuel Mudiay comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And AI is subbed in for Teodosic. On the court for Atlanta, Marcus Gasol is out there with Collins. Then there's Batum. Then it's Terrence Ross. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Poked away. Timmerman. He's guarded by AI. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And AI gets it to go.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Atlanta Hawks. In the corner, Collins with it. Now here's Batum. He's tightly guarded. A wide open look for Gasol. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. AI outside. Passes it to Kuzminskis. Another 3 for Dallas.
Just relentless. Really impressed with how they've been able to maintain that focus.
I think it's obvious.
And another steal for him.
With every steal, he continues to march towards the record book.
Well, Greg, looking at his season totals, he's got a good view of third most steals in a single year. What a defensive season for him.
And it was Michael Ray Richardson who tallied 265 steals back in 1980. Third most ever in the NBA. I think he may have company soon.
Here's Timmerman. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His second triple tonight.
Mudiay kicks to AI. Back to Mudiay. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Timmerman, he's guarded by AI. Here's Gasol. Offensive rebound. No good with the layup. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-3 run. AI in the post. Takes it off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Ross dishes to Batum. Back to Ross. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now, here's Doncic, defended by Batum. AI kicks to Kuzminskis. Pass to Moutier. And here is Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Off the left rim and out. Hawks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Now here's Ross, defended by Moutier. Now here's Ross. He's guarded close. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to AI. Hits it again. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Up top, Ross, defended by Moutier. Batum scanning the floor. Shoots the 3. That shot off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. AI outside. Pass to Papagiannis. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The Hawks shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Wiping the ball away with just such ease.
A different look for Dallas. Jackson comes in for Doncic. Hardaway is subbed in for Moutier. Dotson the pass to Batum. He dishes it to Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you've got to stay with Brook Lopez. Pick and rolls. This guy is a tremendous roll guy.
Papagiannis kicks to Jackson. Here's AI. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Adams, he's checked in for the Hawks. .156 left in the game. Batum against Jackson. Kick out to Adams. The Hawks working the ball around. 5 to shoot. Spellman. No good on the 3. Dallas has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Dallas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it tonight and will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for AI.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Batum against Jackson. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. And the pass to Adams. Down low. Off target at the rim. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Back to AI. A three-pointer is right on target.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, it really was. They wanted this home win badly, and they went out and took it.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Dallas Mavericks. And right now for Dallas, they certainly seem to be on a mission. It's been a fantastic season for them, and this could be one of its most memorable nights, as a win here gives them the best record in the league. And they call him the Unicorn. Kristaps Porzingis lacing him up tonight.
That's a horse.
That doesn't. How would you know what a unicorn sounds like?
Wait.
How would you know what a unicorn sounds
Kenny
like?
first. That's what, Kenny?
That's a horse.
And a unicorn is what?
It's a
A horse with a horn in his head. Thank you. I rest my case. It's a horse with a horn coming out of his forehead.
There's no such thing.
Why don't you tell me about his skill set?
Anyway, he's not just 7 feet, he's 7'3". And I don't think there's ever been a player his height who can handle and shoot the ball the way he does.
Well, I handle the ball. You can handle the ball like that.
Yeah, but I'm not 7'3". I'm 6'11".
Oh,
you're
stop
not
it.
6'11".
I'm 6'11 and 19/4 inches of a quarter.
Oh my gosh.
I am.
You know what? Some international players, they do get that soft label coming over because they don't like to come in the paint because they used to shoot the three. But now that label is gone, ripped off.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. It's a West versus East contest here in Brooklyn as the Nets play one at home. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The Mavericks looking for a strong start to this road trip. A superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
And you know, for the Mavericks, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings, this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And I know it took a long time for people around the league to trust their success, but I don't think there's anybody left out there who doesn't think they're for real at this point.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the fallout from the Nets trade with the Celtics in 2013, of course, is still being felt all around the league, and GMs are very reluctant now to surrender first-round picks unless they receive major league talent in return. Nobody out there wants to be embarrassed, Kevin, on or off the floor.
Yeah, some lean years in Brooklyn, partially as a result of that transaction. David, as always, thank you. Well, we have two loaded backcourts here tonight, Clark. It should be a very intriguing matchup.
You know, Kevin, in years past, it used to be the small forwards were your dominant scorers in the league, and that's still pretty prevalent. But in this day and age, well, I tell you, the point guard play, not only are those point guards able to assist and set people up and lead their teams, but a lot of them are high-octane scorers as well. A lot of fun to watch.
A lot of things happen on both ends of the floor.
No doubt.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Doncic. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's AI, and it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard. It's AI on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. AI passes to Sabonis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, I like Sabonis' game inside because he's confident and skilled.
Outside, Russell pass to Karuch. Pass to Canner. Over Sabonis. The shot's good from Cantor. About 1 minute into the first quarter. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to AI. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, right there, no preventing AI from getting the shot he wants. He just powers through the contact.
Porzingis against Williams. Pass to Karuch. He kicks it to Williams. Clock at 6. Russell looking around. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. AI outside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Fantastic body control off contact. Not an easy play to finish there, but that's AI for you.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
The pass to Porzingis. Back to AI. From down low. The shot, no good. Good tee by Williams. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Russell with the three. It's good from long range. Russell's got himself on the board with three there.
The confidence from range, I mean, that's what scouts still insist will make Russell a top-level player.
Here's AI, and AI with the stuff.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Again, Russell missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Sabonis, the pass to AI. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Unloads from 13, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Cannot give him that much room for mid-range. They got to feel lucky he didn't knock that one down.
Here's LeVert. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeVert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep, a quality shooter when given room to fire. You know, Karis LeVert came into the league as a scoring wing, but has changed into a playmaker. I mean, he developed into a primary ball handler out of necessity, and it's a role he's thrived in. He attacks the defense and can finish at the rim himself or find teammates.
Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Now, here is Russell. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
And LeVert has described his game as constantly evolving, something backed up as his transition from wing to simply playmaker.
Yeah, he's a high character, high quality young man, and he's gone through a ton of injuries going back to his days at Michigan, getting more and more comfortable with the ball in his hands because he's a guy that can make plays, and I think his game is just going to continue to grow as the years pass.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. A look at the Wizards. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, Brooklyn, down 4 spots from them.
And right now for Brooklyn, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Here's LeVert following the basket by AI. Kicks to Russell, 3-pointer, and again, no good by Brooklyn.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And the shot goes in from Karuch.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Mavericks leading by 6. AI passes to Sabonis. Basket is good. The assist from AI. Sabonis has got his second bucket.
Right there, that's simply just keeping your eyes up and staying open to all the possibilities in front of you. That's a terrific feed by AI.
Here's Karuch. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Moutier. His last outing, he had 8 points. AI left side. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. AI's got 16.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Clark, when you played, you were dominant inside. Are you surprised at how perimeter-oriented the game now has evolved into?
No, not really, Kevin, because of the three-point line and what it means. The game was created as a game of putting the ball in the basket. Initially, it was by getting the ball as close as you could to the basket with big guys and drives, and now with the three-point line, shooting has become a premium, and it's really one of the great elements of the game for me, and I love the way folks are playing it now.
Defensive rules have sure made a big difference in this game, haven't they?
Yeah, great point.
Here's Moutier after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. It's AI, high post. Russell's there. 6 to shoot. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
They've been very good in the low post. I'm sure they'll be looking to continue that as the game wears on.
And also like the attack off the bounce. I mean, they're taking the initiative here in terms of getting into the lane and forcing the defense to collapse.
Yorgos Papagiannis is checked in for the Mavericks. Kuzminskis comes in for Porzingis.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about him, his feel, that intuitive feel for the game.
Moutier kicks to AI. And AI with the stuff.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And I tell you what, Greg, they've worked hard for this lead. Their play calling has been superb, and the execution even better.
Here's Karuch. Pass to Russell. Over AI. Russell, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Feeds to Allen from 6 away. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Allen's got his first basket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's AI, and AI with the stuff.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly, they've been the better team so far.
That's trailed by 11. Musa passes to Karuch. Pass to Russell. To the inside. Allen. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
AI with the bucket. AI's got 25 points.
Kevin, he's been flat out phenomenal, superb, scintillating this quarter. He's carving them up, knocking down everything.
Passes it to Musa. Over Moutier. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the chart.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
He throw good, AI.
You know, this is a guy who brings you toughness and energy, and he does it on a nightly basis. AI doing his thing and doing it well.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Solid trip from the line right there. Knocked him down, and it was easy.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 5 over AI. And it's Russell missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
AI in the post. He's guarded by Russell. AI with the bucket. He has 29.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on. I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
Now here's Kaminsky. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. 5 to shoot. Latrey. That one doesn't drop. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Kuzminskis. He is still scoreless so far in this one. AI with it. Russell's there. Here's Moutier. And the 3 off target. Nets trailed by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Karuch. He's covered by Hudson. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, Greg, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And here's Russell following the 3-pointer by AI. Over AI. Russell, no luck. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Dallas. They lead by 18. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, thanks to his brother.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always. And
Greg, that's something different now. Changes for Brooklyn. Enes Kanter's checked in for Allen. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Frank Kaminsky. And it's LeVert in for Russell. On the floor. For Dallas. They've got Sabonis. AI is out there with Moutier. Then there's Doncic. And it's Kuzminskis in at the 4. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
And on our sideline, and another steal for him.
All year long, that's been his thing, just pouncing on any chance to grab a steal.
Well, GA, with that swipe, he's now tied for 3rd for most steals in a single season.
Well, to tally this many steals in a year is incredible. Tied now with Michael Ray Richardson, 3rd most steals in a season.
Here's Karuch, following the basket by Emmanuel Moody. Karuch passes to Kanter. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's the pass to Levert. He kicks it to Cantor. The Mavericks pull it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's AI. Good. AI's got 34 points.
Keeping that pedal to the metal. No let up here. AI relentlessly attacking at the offensive end.
Kicks to Cantor. Pass to Karuch. Pass to Levert. Fires from deep. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's AI, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's what you love about AI. He's capable of rising to whatever level he has to.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. In an effort to protect the players, games are called a little tighter sometimes. And that said, Clark, which guys still bring the physicality that draw the eyes and the attention of the official? He swipes the ball away again.
And he creeps towards greatness with every steal he makes.
He has climbed his way up to the 3rd highest steal numbers ever in an NBA season. Amazing.
Well, he has passed Michael Ray Richardson's mark of 265 steals. That's set back in 1980. What a defensive juggernaut he's been all year long.
You know, this is what happens when you don't take care of the ball. AI will make you pay if you're careless with the pumpkin around him.
The Nets have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Pass to Karuch. Inside, Haywood. And slam dunk by Haywood.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Good. That's another bucket.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season. The pass to Cantor. Over Sabonis. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Inside, here's Cantor. Offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. There's AI with a 3. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. AI's got 44. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Moutier looking around. Kuzminskis in the corner. Good on the 3-point shot. Kuzminskis has got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Now, here is Haywood, defended by Moutier. Lets a floater go. No good there. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
AI drills the baseline jumper. AI's got 46 points.
Well, I tell you, he's beating up the defense in this quarter, going right at him and scoring in a variety of ways.
Phillips, he's guarded by AI. Kicks it to Cantor. Over Sabonis. Drilled it right as the clock hit all 0.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at AI, in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave them in that first half. The three ball just kept falling.
Yeah, and you know what? As far as I'm concerned, keep feeding him. Got to ride the hot hand.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Russell and LeVert in the backcourt. Caruch is out there with Allen Williams. And it's Cantor in at the 5 down low. Williams dishes to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Here's LeVert. Mavericks with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
For Dallas, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And a minute played as the second half gets going. He kicks it to Cantor. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Dallas has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's AI, and another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now, here is Russell. Not a lot of room. Pass to Cantor. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Russell missing.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
There's AI with a 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. AI's got 55.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Russell from long range. Good D by AI.
And, you know, 1 for 4, not a good start. I mean, they got to play with a little more energy this half.
Hardaway passes to AI. It's AI on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. 2 points. That one goes. 57 points for AI.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Passes it to LeVert. Over in the corner, Williams. Now the pass to Caruch. To halt the run. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
And a much-needed run, too, Greg. I mean, they've turned it up a notch. Really taking over now.
The drive by Russell. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Russell's got 9.
Man, Man, what a nice read, boy. Exquisite. Perfect timing by D'Angelo off the pick and roll.
And when D'Angelo Russell is on the floor, he's looking to attack at every chance he gets.
Yeah, he's a smooth operator now. This guy has all the tools. He's best, though, I think, when he's challenging defenders and probing the defense. Such a skilled and gifted passer. He's got a nice blend of speed and has gotten stronger, which I think is really an asset for him. He can get a little streaky at times, but when he's on, you got to ride his wave because it's a good one.
Pass to Caruch. Kicks to Cantor. Over Sabonis. The shot's good from Cantor. 13 points in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Hardaway, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Brooklyn called for the foul. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hudson's checked in. Allen, that's good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
AI kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Hardaway. AI right side. From down in the low post, it goes.
This is where you want to attack. AI not one to settle. Challenging the defense inside. I love it.
Now, here is Russell. He's guarded by AI. Passes it to Kaminsky. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game.
Good body control that time by Frank Kaminsky. Seems to me that he's got really good balance and rhythm when he's catching and shooting.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell. And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
He kicks to Allen. Over Brunson. And too long on the shot. The Mavericks have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. Number 1, Porzingis. Second is Domantas Sabonis.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
And here's Russell. He's got 9. Musa can't hit. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Here's Brunson, and the layup falls. Brunson's got 9.
And right there, AI doesn't let the ball stop with him. It doesn't stick. He's really good at understanding what the situation calls for.
The pass to Allen. Outside, Russell. Pass to Musa. Lets it go from deep. But they get it back. Now here's Allen. He's covered closely. Back to Russell. From past the arc. They get it back. And at last, they get one to fall. He's got 8.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Allen.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
The drive by Russell. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Russell. The three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Papagiannis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Passes it to Simon. Back to Russell. Looking to get back on track here. Count that one. Russell's got 11 points.
Big guard, nice handle. D'Angelo can take you a number of ways off the drive.
Here's Brunson. He's guarded by Russell. AI left side. Musa grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the pass to Simon. They shoot again. Misses off the left iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
It's AI on the wing. And the shot is good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here is Russell. Defense right on him. Kicks to Kaminsky. Nice D from Porzingis.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Russell passes to Kaminsky. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Musa, guarded by Porzingis. Inside. Here's Kaminsky, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And given how big Kaminsky is, it's tough to knock him off balance. I mean, he does a really good job of maintaining his focus.
AI kicks to Papagiannis. Floats it up for AI. That shot off the mark.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
I thought the pass looked good and just came up a skosh short, but I like the initiative and the intention.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Haywood. Yes, that goes in. Haywood's got his 2nd basket.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
It's AI high post, working on Haywood. Pass to Kuzminskis. AI outside, 4 on the clock. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's a really nice move, AI. Not trying to force it inside. Gave him the little teardrop. That's nice.
Haywood kicks to Zubats. Passes to Phillips. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. AI in the post, working on Haywood. Out to the right wing. Now here's Moutier. He's guarded closely. That shot wide open. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Now, here is Haywood, defended by Moutier. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And they're just playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
You know, can't afford these kinds of mistakes right now, Greg. It's as simple as that. And they're making it hard.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Collinsworth is checked in, and AI is subbed in for Emmanuel Moutier. AI outside. Down low. To the inside. Jackson and The dunk by Jackson.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here is Russell. On the court for the Mavericks. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with AI. And there's Jackson. And it's Collinsworth in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Williams kicks to Cantor. They need this. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. With social media providing instantaneous news, Clark, players have to really watch what they say now. I mean, before they hit the send button.
Yeah, you got to pause before you peck, and you got to pause before you post. That's one of the things I would tell.
Well said. Well said.
That's what I would tell guys when I was talking about this landscape that they're in. Heavily scrutinized, and to the NBA players' credit, they've done a great job with social media. They're very visible. They're very accessible. They're well connected to the community through their platforms. But you do have to exercise some caution in how you go about your social media profile.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Outside, Russell. Back to Cantor. Shot clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. He misses the free throw.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
To the paint. And it's Collinsworth missing. And so Young will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. AI kicks to Kuzminskis. Outside Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now, here is Russell. D right on him. There's the pass to Kaminsky. The fader. It's rebounded by Kuzminskis. Kuzminskis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And a wide open look for AI. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Tuesday, they'll start out on the road and play the Lakers in Los Angeles. Then on Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And that game against the Clippers, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Hardaway passes to AI. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
And they've just been so comfortable at both ends of the floor. I mean, you'd almost think they're playing at home.
Yeah, and the confidence really at a high level. Very impressive. They feel like this game is theirs, dominating right now.
Yorgos Papagiannis is checked in for Dallas. Hudson comes in for Jackson. Clark, over your many years in the NBA, you've seen labor unrest, but per the most recent CBA, we have the potential for a decade-long stretch now of labor peace.
Yeah, and I think that's great for all sides. And you've got to recognize that some of the unrest in the past was really necessary to get to this place where we may have labor and league peace for the next decade. I mean, there's no justice without struggle. There's no smooth sailing without some bumpy sailing at times. So credit the league, the Players Association, and the players for getting to this place now where the league is doing well in all measures and the game is healthy and good. But that's a team effort by all involved. Like that execution, Kevin, a successful possession leading to a high percentage basket.
Simon, he's covered by Hudson, and there's the call on Kuzminskis. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Young left side.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And, you know, Thaddeus Young, the veteran forward out of Georgia Tech, over a decade of service in the NBA, and he's still one of the more dependable scorers you'll find in terms of over the course of a season.
AI kicks to Hudson. Pass to AI. And another one.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. And that one misses. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Now, here is Haywood. Puts it up from 17. The Mavericks pull it in. And for Young, a veteran, as you mentioned, Clark, still one of the more athletic players in the league.
Yeah, he really is. Very impressive how long Thaddeus has been as consistent as he's been. Does a nice job running the floor. Really good in shot selection and has become a more vocal leader as he is one of the older guys in the league now.
Simon, he's covered by Hudson, kicks to Kaminsky. To the wing on the left. Here's Haywood. No good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. It's AI on the wing. Hardaway passes to Papagiannis. AI outside. And he drops it in from the low post.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Pass to Kuzminskas. On the wing, Hardaway. AI outside. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Phillips, he's checked in for the Nets. Free throw good, AI. You know, there's always this debate, Clark. Could the best teams 20 years ago beat the best teams of today?
I think there would be some compelling matchups, and I think you would find winners on both sides from different eras. I really do. It's hard to compare just because of the difference in eras and periods, but really good championship teams typically could handle most teams in the current era. I believe that in all sports. So compelling matchups, and I do think some teams from a couple of decades ago could handle some of the teams that we see winning championships now.
Now, here is Haywood. Defense is right there. AI outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, guys, here you go. I mean, AI is a tough guy to deal with. You're eager to contest the shot. That time, a little too eager.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Simon. Knocks it loose. The pass to Haywood. Shot clock at 5. Simon, the pass to Kaminsky. Here's Haywood. AI outside. Clark, if you were a general manager, and I think you'd make an outstanding one, during the pre-draft process in particular, a player has declined to work out for you. Would you still consider selecting, drafting?
Yeah, I would consider it again. There would be some extenuating circumstances. Why has he declined? What have we seen? Obviously, I'm hopeful that my my scouting staff has taken a look at him, and I've seen the kid up close and in person and done my due diligence, so I've got a comfort level with who he is and what he can become. But I don't think the declining of a workout is enough reason to just dismiss a prospect that you like.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Dallas.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And, Greg, that's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for AI.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Simon, the pass to Phillips. Young in the corner. And the Nets, another three.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Well, hopefully they can ride this momentum into the next game, because this one is done. Over. Fine.
Back to AI. To the middle. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
Hardaway for three. Another three for Dallas.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
Here's Haywood. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win.